Hello, movie fans! Welcome to Just a Man and His Movies. My name is RJ. If you've been following my channel, you know that this channel is about recommending great movies, and my videos are very short, so we're going to get right into it. The movie I'm going to recommend today, it's from 1987 from master director Steven Spielberg, and it's called Empire of the Sun. Like I said, this was made in 1987. If you watch my very first video, I did my top 5 favorite movies, and I was talking about Saving Private Ryan and Steven Spielberg and how great of a director he is. He's handled horror, he's handled fantasy, he's even handled fairy tales when he did Hook, and I believe that was 1990. And he really loves World War II movies, or just that time period in general, and he does a great job in Saving Private Ryan for actually showing the war, in Schindler's List when he showed the Holocaust, and in this movie what he's dealing with is there's British people that were trapped in Shanghai when Pearl Harbor happened, and they end up they're taken prisoner, and basically that's what this movie is about. It's more of a prison movie than a World War II movie. So definitely a period piece, though. It stars Christian Bale. This is 1987, so I believe when it was filmed, Christian Bale was 12 years old. John Malkovich is in it. Even Ben Stiller, when he was about 22 years old, has a small part in this. So incredible film. I really like when younger people will come to my channel because these are older movies, and just because a movie is older doesn't mean that it's any worse than, you know, something like The Avengers or something newer. So this one is definitely going to be worth your time. The premise of the movie, it's about Christian Bale's character. He is the main character of the film, and he is raised in a well-to-do household. I wouldn't say that they're rich, but certainly well-to-do. And he's a really spoiled kid. He gets caught up in all the actions that are going on between the British and the Japanese. Just like the United States had intern camps for Japanese people, Japan had the same intern camps for British people at that time, and I'm sure Americans as well. So that's the premise of the movie. Steven Spielberg is on record talking about this movie as a loss of innocence. So in kind of an odd coming of age type of movie. Of course, Christian Bale's character, his name is Jim in the movie, he doesn't come of age like a normal kid would. These are extreme circumstances, so he has to navigate a lot of things that a normal 12-year-old wouldn't have to do. So it's about survival and growing as a person. So Steven Spielberg, once again, he handles film beautifully. The movie really focuses on characters. It focuses on the drama of what's going on at that time, and you don't know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. So love Empire of the Sun. So Jim, he grows up, he really respects Japanese pilots, and he's really into planes like a lot of kids are. He thinks about Americans as like these heroes for whatever reason, and he's really into flying and airplanes. So that plays a major role in the film. In Christian Bale in general, this is the best acting I've ever seen from a child. And when I say child, I mean anyone 13 years and younger. It just flat out is. It's the best that I've ever seen. I would challenge anyone in the comments to think of a better performance. Maybe Natalie Portman in a movie called Beautiful Girls, but for my money, this is the best I've ever seen. Not only is the best performance by a child, it's also one of the best performances ever. So the transformation that Jim goes through is uncanny. So if you do decide that you're going to spend this is 2 hours and 33 minutes, so it is a lengthy film, but worth your time. If you do decide to invest in that, that's something I want you to pay attention to. Just the acting ability of Christian Bale, and you can see why he became the actor. Christian Bale is an incredible actor, but you can see why he became the actor that he is today. So I'm going to wrap this up, but one thing I like to do is compare a film that you may not have seen to other films that you have seen or at least are popular. One is called Rescue Dawn. Actually, it's a Christian Bale movie that came out in around 2004, 2005. Around that time period. I would give that movie a B. Cool Hand Luke came out in 1969. Definitely give that movie an A. And then, of course, Shawshank Redemption. That is an A+, of course. So this movie is comparable with those, and it really stands the test of time. It was 1987, but if you watch this film, you can't tell this was made in 1987. I doubt that if you watch it and then found out it was made in 87, I would bet you'd be surprised. So definitely stands the test of time. Empire of the Sun, my recommendation for the day, I give Empire of the Sun a solid A. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back tomorrow, and I will have another movie for you. Have a good one.